Welcome to the University of Delaware. Thank you for agreeing to participate in this research study about social networks and food choice. Today you'll be given $10 to participate in this research study, and you will also have a chance to purchase one of several food items. You can think of this $10 as funds in a bank account, which you will use to purchase the food item. Here's how it works. During the study, we will present you with 3 different food items. For each food item, you name your price. You tell us the maximum amount of money you'd be willing to pay for it. At the end of the study, we will pick one of the food items at random. For that food item, a sales price will be randomly generated. That sales price is the amount it will cost you to buy that food item. If the maximum amount you stated that you'd be willing to pay is greater than or equal to the sales price, you will pay the sales price to purchase the food item using funds from your $10 bank account. You will receive the food item. Any remaining funds in your bank account will be paid out to you dollar for dollar in U.S. cash. If the maximum amount you stated that you'd be willing to pay is less than the sales price, you will not purchase the food item, and instead we will pay you the full $10 remaining in your bank account, dollar for dollar in U.S. cash. In this case, you will not receive the food item. You cannot influence the sales price. The computer chooses it at random. It could be high or it could be low. So for each food item, your best strategy is to simply state the maximum amount of money you are willing to pay for it. Let's look at an example. Alex is participating in a special edition of this study and is given $40 for participating. Only one product is offered, a fruit basket. Alex likes the fruit basket and would be willing to pay up to $25 for it. So when asked what he'd be willing to pay for the fruit basket, Alex chooses $25. Then the computer generates a random sales price for the fruit basket between $0 and $40. Let's say it turns out to be $22. The maximum of $25 that Alex said he'd be willing to pay for the fruit basket was greater than the randomly drawn sales price of $22. So Alex pays the sales price from his $40 bank account to purchase the fruit basket. Alex will go home with the fruit basket and what is left of his $40 bank account after buying the fruit basket, in this case $18. The equation below shows how Alex calculated how much money he will go home with. His original bank account was worth $40. He bought the fruit basket at the sales price of $22. That leaves $18 for Alex to take home. But let's suppose that instead of stating a $25 willingness to pay, Alex thought he could do better by saying he would only be willing to pay $15. Alex thinks that by doing this he can get a better deal on the fruit basket, but Alex is wrong. Let me explain why. The computer randomly generates $22 as the fruit basket's price. If Alex said he would only be willing to pay $15, then his maximum willingness to pay would now be lower than the sales price. Alex would not purchase the fruit basket. Since Alex actually valued the fruit basket more than $15, he is technically worse off than if he just stated his true willingness to pay of $25 because he missed out on the opportunity to purchase the fruit basket. The point here is that when asked his value for the fruit basket, Alex should choose the maximum value that he is willing to pay for the fruit basket. Alex gains nothing by stating a different value because his choice does not affect the sales price. Alex's choice only affects whether he purchases the product or not. Let's consider Alex's case again, but imagine that the random sales price generated by the computer was $30 rather than $20. If Alex had stated his true willingness to pay of $25 for the fruit basket, his willingness to pay would be less than the $30 sales price. Alex would not purchase the fruit basket and would simply be paid his entire $40 bank account. Now suppose that instead of stating his true willingness to pay of $25, Alex thought he could make it more likely that he would go home with a fruit basket by choosing a much higher value, like $35. In this case, Alex's willingness to pay of $35 would be more than the sales price of $30. So Alex would purchase the fruit basket and pay $30 from his original $40 bank account. The problem is that Alex did not actually value the fruit basket that much. So Alex again ends up worse off than if he just reported his true willingness to pay of $25. Here is the point of Alex's example. You cannot do any better by claiming to be willing to pay more or less than what you are truly willing to pay. Answer honestly to get your best deal. As you go through the study, every group member will make an individual decision about the maximum amount he or she is willing to pay for a food item. All group members have equal opportunity to purchase the food item. For example, if all 4 members of the group are willing to pay more than the randomly drawn sales price, then all 4 members will purchase the food item. We will begin the study momentarily, but first we would like to explain the participant letter and diagram on your desk. You should see a participant ticket on the desk in front of you that looks similar to the one shown. The ticket says person A, B, C, or D. That is your assigned participant letter for this study. At this time, please take a quick moment to look at your ticket and verify your participant letter. You have been seated in a group of 4. The 3 other participants you are sitting with are your group members. It is very important that you know the participant letter for each of your group members. The diagram on your desk shows the seating arrangement and participant letters for your group members. You can refer to that diagram throughout the study. To help you identify your group members, we are going to go through a quick exercise to ensure that you know your other 3 group members' participant letters. We will call out each letter, A through D, one by one. When your participant letter is called, please stand and quietly acknowledge your other 3 group members.